As you can see here, this is a clearance pickup. The local stores, trading stores around here had clearance on a lot of systems actually, PS2, PS3, Xbox, Xbox 360, and GBA as well. So of course PlayStation, I picked up quite a bit. I went to most of the stores around the area and picked up anything I was looking for that I could get at a nice discount. It was a 40% discount on all of those. So some very good titles there. Um, and we'll get into it. Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Fate of Two Worlds. White Knight Chronicles International Edition. Um, I haven't played these games, but I'm interested in trying them. Okay, White Knight Chronicles 2. So yeah, I got both. Both were pretty cheap, so I was happy to get both of those so I could try them out. Sengoku Basara Samurai Heroes. This is a Dynasty Warriors type game. I actually have played this before. I bought it previously. I really like the Dynasty Warriors games. It's okay. Guilty Gear XRD Sign. Another fighting game. Happy to get that. Inuyasha: The Secret of the Cursed Mask. I think there are only two Inuyasha games on the PS2. Resident Evil Code Veronica X, Greatest Hits version. Kingdom Hearts, Greatest Hits version. Beyond Good and Evil, a good pickup. Very interesting game, pretty unique on the PS2 and all that. This is the Godfather Limited Edition. And here you can see the 2 discs for it and the bonus disc. Orphan Scion of Sorcery. I haven't heard this one before, it looked really interesting. Dynasty Warriors 3, Extreme Legends. Mafia, the PS2. And you can see here, it did come with a fold-out map, so I'm just showing this real quick, Lost Haven here. And the backside is a Mafia poster. And another one I was happy to get, Kessen 3. I do have each of the Kessen games at this point, so happy to get those. Summoner on PS2. Final Fantasy 12, love the collector's edition. Kind of a nice steelbook. This one actually is pretty beat up, as you can see, but for the price I got it at, I was pretty happy. It does come with the bonus disc. Dragon's Ball Z Budokai 2. Okay, so that was the last set of PlayStation 2 games. I'm getting some, once again, some really nice titles. Completing some smaller collections within the PS2. Getting a nice little collector's edition for Final Fantasy is always great. And that was about it. So yeah, it was about 80 games total. You saw the prices, 40% off on all of those. So there's definitely some good value there. You probably average this out about $2-3 a game, and definitely adding a lot to my shelf. So this is the first pickup for I went out on a Saturday and found a really cool books and music and games trader. And I picked up some titles. They had 50% off, so I spent a little more on some titles than I normally do. I normally try to go less than 5. Um, so I spent a little more this time, but I got some really good titles, as you can see. I'm just going to quickly go through them. So the first one is Infiltrator on the NES. And then Destination Earthstar. Double Dragon, first one here. I think I did already have Double Dragon, so I picked up a duplicate there. But I did get Double Dragon 2. And you can see the prices on here, pretty good. So, that's a copy of Mission Impossible. Primal Rage for the SNES. So some of these pickups on the PlayStation are definitely some bigger titles that I wanted to get. So yeah, I did pay a little more for them, but still pretty good prices. I've definitely seen some of them for more like 20 or something like that. So the first one here, PS3 game we wanted to try out, Resonance of Fate. There is a clip of Funhouse ran into this game on demo disc as End of Eternity, as it was still in Japanese, but it was pretty funny trying to watch them play this. It was definitely pretty amazing, and not their normal kind of game on demo disc either, so it was kind of cool to see.
End of eternity.
Whoa!
Are you attacking?
You jumped over him. Zephyr, Reen Bell, and Vacheron.
So you keep jumping, but you're not attacking.
You gotta attack at him. There you go. Nope, that looked like you were gonna. You gotta attack.
I think they're fighting over there.
Everything's in Japanese.
Boy, it really is.
There you go.
Nope, still jumping.
Damn it.
All right.
Damn it. Attack.
Press the attack button.
There. What the hell was that?
I don't know.
Was that a giant?
How many games are you playing right now?
I don't think this is supposed to be on the disc.
Next is Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. That actually completes just the Budokai games, the first ones, 1, 2, and 3. I have those now. Star Trek Shattered Universe. This one's kind of interesting because it tries to make Star Trek, but you pilot small ships and kind of one-on-one battles. So it's a very interesting take on doing a Star Trek. I'm a big Star Trek fan, so I'm happy to get that one. I had played it a long time ago, and I remember it wasn't very good, but still interesting. Next two I'm very happy about. You can see here. Good pickups of Xenosaga. Episode 1, Der Will zur Macht.
Der Wille zur Macht.
I believe is how you pronounce it. But this one's a little bit dirty, but I was very happy to get it. I'll go ahead and show these. But finally getting some of those more interesting RPGs on the system. And then I got the episode 2 as well. And that's a 2-disc on there. And of course the third one I think is the one that's rare and expensive, but still happy to get the first 2 finally. We got pretty good prices on those. You can see it was 9 and 12, 50% off on those. Next one, the Mark III. This was a good price, so I picked it up. And I've heard good things about the Mark III game and the Rise of the Kasai. Next pickup was Heroes of Might and Magic, Quest for the Dragon Bone Staff. Kind of a unique pickup, so I went ahead and grabbed it. Fighter's Destiny on the N64. This one's marked up, but the price was good on it, so I went ahead and picked it up. Definitely getting more fighters, even for the N64. Okay, here's the second set of pickups that I got. These are mostly just from a few pawn shops and a few flea markets that I went to. Getting some nice little pickups for some pretty good prices. So the first two here, I got this at a garage sale, Star Wars Force Unleashed for $3. And interestingly enough, and that's just kind of how it goes sometimes, is that I picked that up as I have the second Force Unleashed, so I wanted to get the first one to play. But then at a later flea market, of course, I find Star Wars Force Unleashed Ultimate Sith Edition, the steelbook. So, I couldn't pass it up for $5, even though I literally just picked up the game. So a few other nice little pickups that I got from that same flea market, as you can see. Time Splitters 2. Legend of Spyro, The Eternal Night. I don't have many of the Spyro games, so that'll be interesting to play. Jack X Combat Racing. Slowly getting all the Jack games, so that's another good pickup, and that one's actually in really good condition for some reason. And then I got a few pickups at a pawn shop. This Mario Super Sluggers was only $2. Sports title, but Mario sports title, so I actually haven't played that one. I played the Mario Tennis mostly. And then the last two here, I did pay $8 for, but I think it was pretty worth it. The prices on there are not what they are selling it for. But the first is the copy of Mario Kart 8. Second one here is Hyrule Warriors. Yeah, you can see they had 30 on there, but I only paid 8. So for Wii U, that's definitely the most I've been spending, surprisingly. I've gotten quite a few for $3, and then I've got a few more for $5. So buying those two for $8 was actually the most I spent, but it was pretty worth it for the titles that I got. So I want to do a quick video on the pickup I got, a garage sale pickup. Never have any luck with garage sales. This one I did see posted online, and then they had some picture of the Wii, and as you can see, I went ahead and picked it up. It was $80 for this, and as you'll see, there's a lot of peripherals, a lot of controllers, and a lot of games too. So I'm really happy about that. Big stack of them, plus some loose games as well. So yeah, I have about 5 controllers there. It has one of the charging ports and 3 classic controllers, 3 nunchucks, and this and then a GameCube classic controller. That's a good pickup. So I finally have all of the controllers I need and more. I will never pick up another controller again. That's a lie. So for the games, let's quickly go through them. I got a Link's Crossbow Training. Very good pickup, Zelda Twilight Princess. Happy about that. For some of the later consoles, I have no Zeldas, and I definitely played Twilight Princess, but I don't think I ever beat it. So happy to get a nice little copy of that. Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. Very happy about that. I have Other M for the Wii, and the first 2 Metroid Primes on GameCube. Another very good one, Super Paper Mario. Happy to pick that up for sure. I picked up Paper Mario Color Splash on the Wii U a little while back, but definitely wanted to get that so I can play through all the Paper Marios I didn't get to. My copy of Super Mario Galaxy in good shape. I actually have, this is my 3rd copy of Super Mario Galaxy, funny enough, because I found it at a pawn shop for $3, and then before that I bought it at a GameStop for $10. So now I have another copy on top of that. And then, of course, very good pickup, Mario Kart Wii. They had some really great games. That's really one of the main reasons I bought this. I guess I should say it was at a garage sale, and the guy agreed to 80 bucks, which, is still pretty good considering all the controllers. The Wii itself maybe is worth 20, but all the controllers, that's a good price, and then on top of that, all the games. And they're not just, shovelware titles. There's a lot of good games in here. So, very worth it. Copy of Wii Play. Just a nice little pickup there. Although I think Wii Play isn't worth very much. Price is right. There were a bunch of loose disc games, and one was actually a Super Paper Mario, and that was inside of the Super Paper Mario. So there was 2 copies of that inside the one. So I got a loose copy of that. Super Mario Galaxy 2, that was inside of the Mario Galaxy. So just kind of hanging out there that, they didn't have the case, but just a random copy of it. So awesome. Greg Hastings Paintball 2. Just Dance Kids. This one actually, the back is really messed up, so I doubt it even works, but that's alright. Out of any of the games that I pick up, the worst one is the Just Dance Kids. I'm pretty happy about that. I will take the loss. Donkey Kong Country Returns, another good pickup. Of course, it is kind of sad that some of these better games, no cases for them, but that's alright. At least I got them, and maybe I can look for the case separately. The Penguins of Madagascar. And this is a U-Draw game. So, you can almost have a mini U-Draw collection. But, I'm not going to keep that, probably. Sonic and the Secret Rings. Great. An interesting pickup. I've definitely seen the Game Grumps. I don't know if they did Secret Rings. They probably did. I think they did this next one, Sonic and the Black Knight, for sure.
What was that? What is this? What was that? What keeps happening? I don't get it. I'm so confused. What was that?
I don't know.
Did you see that?
I don't know.
There was some kind of weird cutscene.
Please don't die.
I'm trying. And he hits me. Oh, please! No! What the fuck even? What even with this? This is such garbage! Oh! Oh! And he's gonna do the chin move! Unavoidable chin move! Unavoidable chin move! What the fuck?
Pretty funny about how bad those games are. But now I own them, and lo and behold, once again, Sonic and the Black Knight again. Yeah, for whatever reason, they had 2 copies. So they had 2 copies of Paper Mario, 2 copies of Sonic and the Black Knight, and actually the last 2 here are 2 copies of New Super Mario Bros. Wii, which I had already. But so yeah, they just had a whole bunch and some copies of games already, and they also had a nice little copy of Smash Brothers Brawl. That's definitely the biggest one that I wish had a full case. But I actually just put in a little case. And then there was a random Just Dance 2015, not for the Just Dance Kids, and it was empty. So